Hey guys, it's Vox here with another video, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we finished the stuff we had to do around the Goron village, and did we get our— oh! Sorry, I almost broke that fairy. Not broke it, I almost consumed the fairy. I want to catch it in the bottle. Did we get our Goron— no, we didn't get our Goron mask. Oh yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Never mind. We already had our Goron mask. We went around Goron village as Darmani. We did stuff. Now we're here to Snowhead. Pretty cool place. Not really, but I'll get to that in a second. So, something I need to mention. You may notice that it's just now the night of the second day. I left off the episode at the dawn of the final day. The reason is that there was— okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. I hate this temple. I always get lost in it. I really shouldn't be talking now because we haven't even been to Great Bay yet. But anyway, I always get lost in this temple, and I only have the final day left. I didn't know for sure if I could finish in that one day. So, but I also didn't want to give me like the whole 3 days to do it. So I just kind of gave myself another 12 hours. I put all of my money in the bank, so I didn't lose any of that. And I restocked on arrows and got some bombs back. So I'm pretty much good, except that I have an extra 12 hours to do stuff. And there are double white wolf houses, and I'm going to get away from them. So, first thing we're going to do is come over here to this cave. And just like a tradition, caves mean great fairies. So as you can see, there's stray fairies here, which means that we are going to have to find more stray fairies. And it's not going to be more. Like last time there were 15, it's still going to be 15. All the dungeons in this game are 15. So these things here are called white bows. We saw the black bows in Woodfall Temple, and there are more of those white bows in the dungeon as well. So here, there's this ramp thing here. It's actually really cool if you can make it up here, like in one try. I've only done it a couple of times before, but I just did it now. Pretty cool. It's amazing. Anyway, Snowhead Temple. So this is the second dungeon. This is kind of big. It's going to take more than an average strength to move this thing. Yes, it is. Alright, like I said, there are more white bows, and I was right. There are a lot more white bows. And that was actually a pretty effective attack. I didn't realize that. Okay. So those icicles we can just break easily with our Goron punch, and we can move this only as a Goron because it's so heavy. And here's a white wolfos, which I hate. So, although they're actually, I'm gonna take that fairy out of my C slot because I have a feeling I'm gonna hit it. Oh, by the way, that's something that I recently learned. The reason I killed that wolfos so fast is because I hit it in the back, and there's actually, I think, a 3 times damage multiplier if you hit it in the back. So that's pretty convenient. And Tattle wants to say something. What do you want, Tattle? A slippery place like this, you can curl up his Goron. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we are now going to learn that Gorons are immune to the effects of lava and fire, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of puzzles involving that, and you really don't— he's not immune to, like, fire damage from enemies and stuff, but he's immune to fire. Just, I mean, like, fire and lava, just in general. So, the first Great Fairy is actually going to be here. If we take out our Lens of Truth and we look up, we can see that, well, the Great Fairy's there. But if we use the Lens of Truth, we see the truth that there, it's actually really closed, and the open end is here. So let's go back to human and take out a Great Fairy's mask. Go ahead and shoot it. There we go. Call me a Great Fairy. I mean, Stray Fairy, whatever. Alright, first one. Not bad. Let me unequip this. And put on my Goron. Not our Deku. I always think the Goron looks so funny when he's climbing up a ladder. Looks like he's gonna break it. Okay, so what Tattle was saying earlier is that if we come to an ice surface like this and we try rolling, well, if we stand still and then we try rolling, we can kind of build up. So you want to I didn't really explain that well. These ice things will freeze you on contact, so you need to make sure not to pass by any of those on your way over here. So first thing we're gonna do is not go in that door. We're gonna come in this corridor. And the first thing we get actually over here is a great fairy, a stray fairy. I keep saying great fairy. Simple enough. There's really not much explanation there. This thing here is a bomb chew. Well, technically it's called a real bomb chew. Yeah, real bomb chew. Because bomb chews are actually items you can get, which is something we haven't gone over yet. They're basically moving bombs that can climb on walls and stuff. So here we have a chest. I just lowered the volume on my headset so I can't hear anything. There we go. Okay, and we got the dungeon map. So that was a pretty quick dungeon map. The compass is going to be quick too. So if we come here, you see that this place is 5 floors. Yes. And if you look, there's one room that's in all of them. Like that central room. You'll see why that is in a minute. So these chests over here, they don't have much special in it. They just have rupees pretty much. I mean, we have plenty of rupees in the bank, but it never hurts to get more rupees. So these you need to, I mean, you can bomb them if you want, but that's really pointless when you can just roll into them. And these bomb chews are basically like creepers in Minecraft. I mean, they explode. If you walk up to them and hit them with your shield, they'll bounce back and explode. Or, well, I mean, or you could let them hurt you, and they'll just like kill themselves. Or just shooting them with a projectile weapon works as well. There's some magic, which you don't actually need magic. And in here, this explains why there were those 5 floors with that one room, because we have basically a massive tower we need to work around. Which means gotta play tower defense. Just kidding. Right, so what we need to do is come over here to this door, the only door that is not frozen, other than the one we came into. And as Goron, because he is the strongest of the group, we need to move this double block high thing. Real quickly, we can come behind here. There's a secret room with a chest. With a small key. So it looks like there'll be a locked door pretty soon. There's pots here, anything good in here? There's so much magic in this. I mean, I understand that we have limited magic, but I mean, really, they give us so much magic. And actually, I messed this up. I gotta fix it. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so you just want to move this all the way to the end. It's fairly simple. And it will then hit a switch, which will bring a chest up. Now to get that chest, you want to turn back into human, and you can climb. You cannot climb up that, I'm sorry. So that chest we actually can't get yet. Now that I think about it, there is a door up to there, but we can't reach it yet. So next thing you want to do is come to this room to the left, to the right, and as you can see, it is frozen, but there are torches on the side, so you want to take your arrow and shoot through that, which will melt the ice. You could also take a Deku stick and burn it, and then burn the ice, but the arrow is just a lot easier. And here we have another white wolf house. Maybe we can get him. Spin attacks work well on him if you can actually get them hit. And of course, the back attacks work, but we won't be able to get to his back. Anyway, there is a locked door here, which we will go into. By the way, those icicles that you saw on either side of the door, you usually can break those for health or magic. Or, I think rupees as well. And there's more magic. And there's another white wolf house. Really? Hi there. Okay, really? Why doesn't he get frozen? I'm just gonna shoot him with my arrow. Oh, there we go, in the back. Perfect. And we got 3 hearts for that. Nice. Not that we can use all of them, but... Okay, and in here we have a chest, which contains... I know what it contains, but I don't want to spoil it, even though it's not worth spoiling. It is the compass, which is a, like I said, a very quick map and a very quick compass, so it's not bad. And we've got another White Wolf host. Let me see if I can get his back. There we go. Nice. Okay, next thing we need to do is bomb this, so we can either use our blast mask or just normal bombs. Might as well just use bombs. Again, with the blast mask, if you want, you can hold down your shield while blowing it up to prevent damage. Now, next you want to take a bomb and let it flash for a little bit and then throw it up, and you can attempt to break the box that's up there for a stray fairy. I feel like I skipped a stray fairy, honestly. Oh, something I didn't go over in the last dungeon, and I felt really stupid after doing it, but I was also too lazy to edit it in, like, as text, because it would be too long of an explanation. Okay, see how the particle effects are coming out of my mask. That means that there are more stray fairies in your current room. However, we can't actually get the other one yet, but that's just something worth noting that I had forgotten. And I really do feel like I'm missing another one. I really should have gotten like a chart of stray fairies, like a list of where all the stray fairies are for this dungeon, because I really hate this dungeon. Okay, so I was actually right when I was saying that I felt like I was missing a couple of stray fairies. The first one was in this room. We need to wait for this freezer to blow. There we go. So you want to come over here, you want to break this to stop you, stuff we've all done, and there is a stray fairy right under here. Yeah, it's kind of hidden. It should be obvious though, because I probably saw it, I just completely, you know, missed it. That doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, anyway, the second one, this one I guess I could have gotten in the next episode, but I had meant to get it here. And yeah, so you can jump down here. Again, you're immune to the effects of lava, meaning that you can step on this switch, which will open up a chest. Ooh, I wonder what's in that chest. Alright, let's come over here. Oh my god. Wow, okay, so yeah, anyway, there's those 2 stray fairies I forgot. And I'm getting some more arrows because I was running out too. Okay, anyway, continue where you left off in the video. Please, go away. No, I'm serious. I'm serious, go. As much as I hate this room, as you saw, icicle fell, and that will happen. Now, there are small icicles which are not as big threats as these big ones, so don't want to equip your lens of truth. You want to shoot each of these giant icicles twice, and it's going to break these glacier things. Like, they're not actually glacier things. I mean, just giant ice things. Ugh, whatever. And one more. Freaking lens of truth. Okay, so now we are going to go for the next stray fairy, which you don't want to let that hit you. Which is in here. Yes, you can see as the snow comes off of the edge. That's kind of what gives it away. Or, I mean, of course, you could just use your lens of truth. And there is a stray fairy in here, but the entrance is on this side. There we go. 4th one. Now, you don't have to get these rupees, but I'm gonna get them, because why not? They're rupees. So now, we want to turn into a Goron, not a Deku, a Goron, and break this boulder, which will reveal a chest. It's not a boulder, it's a snowball, whatever. And we got a small key. Now, this is probably the only Zelda dungeon ever where you get a small key, you walk 10 feet, and you open the door. Yes, really. Alright, so next we have this room. Let me get rid of these white bows real quickly. Now, this room has probably one of the most jerkish stray fairies in the game. So, what you have to do is get your bow, your lens of truth, and your Great Fairy's mask. Put on the mask. You want to equip your bow, put the lens of truth on, look up to the ceiling, which, by the way, is completely invisible there. I mean, except for, like, the slight lines that give it away, but it's more or less... I didn't mean to actually do that. It's more or less completely hidden, and you want to not miss and shoot the Great Fairy. I keep saying Great Fairy, I mean Stray Fairy. There we go, that's our 5th one. So, I think this might actually be a good place to stop the episode. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to continue through Snowhead Temple, and I'll tell you what this thing is. Yeah, I'll tell you what this thing is, because I know you guys want to know. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.